Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful succulent paper flowers, and I made those with Stampin Up cardstock, and also these files are from Creative Fabrica. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started on how to do this on the computer. So on the computer here I am now going to go to my files, and I'm going to go to open, and I'm going to pull up my files where it has the paper succulents, and I'm just going to go through the different kinds that they have on there. So this will be like the round ones, or there's a round pointed and things like that. So you can choose. There's PDF as well with these files, but I'm just going to choose that. I forgot what that one was called. Yep, that's the pointy round one. That's a really nice one, and I'll be resizing that according to like my A4 page, so you'll see me fiddling around with the sizes there. And that's, yeah, you can make them any size you like. You can make them huge, you can make them small, but for the purpose of this video I'm just going to show you how to make them smaller. So I'm going to go with my next lot of flowers, and I'm going to pick the round ones, and that's another color, and again I'm going to put those ones in front. I'm going to take the other ones away, and I'm going to fiddle around with the sizes there as well. So I'm just going to take those away, put these ones here in its place, and then I'm just going to try and make them fit all into the A4 page. Makes it more convenient for me. However, you can ungroup all of these flowers and make them big. With the Cameo 4 you can cut up to 12 inches, or you can go even smaller. It's completely up to you how you want to do that. So I'm just fiddling with the sizes there, and that's the beauty of having digital files, is that you're able to make them big or small, and whatever colors you like, and you can print and cut them. You can use colored cardstock. The choice is yours. So that's why I love digital files. So now I'm going to go on to using my cardstock. So today I'm using soft seafoam there on the left, and on the right it's mint macaron from Stampin Up, and I've got my mat for my silhouette, and I'm just going to put on the soft seafoam, and I'm going to add that there, and then shortly you'll see me taking that over to the silhouette. So I'm just putting that on there, and now I'll be taking that to my silhouette. It's there cutting away there. I don't want to have the sound on that one because the silhouette is quite loud. And if you've noticed underneath, I'm showing you a more close-up look there of what it looks like, and now it's coming off. I tried to take off the the flowers, but it didn't work out very well, so I ended up using the mint macaron instead, cardstock. Because the settings were just completely wrong, I had to turn up the blade. So I'm just using my spatula there, and I'm just going to take them off much easier with a spatula. And especially because of those, they're really thin. Certain parts of that flower are very thin, so if you pull them off very quickly from the mat, they will get ripped. So that's what I'm doing there very quickly, just taking them all off on the mat. And yeah, so that's the mint macaron. I ended up getting another coloured cardstock as well, which you'll see in a few moments. The soft seafoam one was a dud because the blade was just not big enough, and it was really stuck onto my mat, and it was just a schmozzle, so I had to do it again. And as you could see there, I broke off a little petal as well, so that will be stuck on later, you'll see. So I'm just taking off all these bits and pieces, and then I'm going to go back and cut the Pear Pizzaz cardstock. So I'm just going to now pop that in there onto my mat. I'm going to take it over to my silhouette and cut that out, and you'll see me now having that all cut out again with that pointed petal. So it's the rounded pointed petal, so I'm just pulling those off with my spatula there. Okay, so now that I've pulled everything off my mat, I'm now just going to put on my protective sheet over the top, and you will see me now starting to bring all of my little bits and pieces there. So I'm just taking off, not taking off, but I'm just arranging my flowers from biggest to smallest so I can start putting these flowers together. There are these little teeny tiny bits of paper in there, but yeah, I'll just get them off all slowly. So I've got a sponge dauber there with my Seedless Preserves Distress Oxides. So I'm just going to be now just quickly, well not quickly, but I'm going to be shading the petals with the Seedless Preserves. It looks absolutely beautiful with that mint macaron colour too. Nice and like authentic looking almost. So it's really cool. Okay, so I've now just finished colouring all of these bits and pieces. I'm just doing some last minute bed colouring with the Seedless Preserves. I'm going to use some PVA glue, and I'm just going to start putting all of these petals one on top of the other. So what I'll be doing is I'll just be alternating each of them, so they're one, like they're slightly off, but they're not over the top of each other, so they alternate. So you'll see that slowly you can start seeing now that it's becoming a beautiful succulent flower. It's just gorgeous. I love succulents. So I'm just going to continue doing that. So I'm just starting to now put the last petals there. I'm just going to stick that in there. Now I'm just going to start fluffing up all of those petals, and they just look so gorgeous. So you'll just see me fiddling around and making it look like a flower. Now there are certain flowers that the petals, that keep coming down because they're quite delicate and they can easily come off. So I'm just sticking them up further into the flower so they don't fall off or rip off easily. So you can put these flowers on top of anything really. They're just beautiful. So I'll just keep doing that. I'll keep fluffing up, and now that one's done. Now I'm going on to the second flower, and this one's the Pear Pizzaz one. So I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did before. I'm just going to arrange from top to bottom, from largest to smallest, so it'll help me to put these together. So I find it easier to work in order rather than it being everywhere. So that's what I'm doing here now. So just a little bit of housekeeping, just getting rid of those extra little bits and pieces that were cut, but I just couldn't take them off. So I'm going to use fired brick for this one. So I'm just going to keep colouring all of those little petals. So I'm nearing the end now of putting this flower together. So as you can see, they're just stacked one on top of each other, and it turns out really beautiful at the end of it. I was really pleased. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment below. These files are available on Creative Fabrica website. If you would like to see these files and see them, they're in my description box below. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please share, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I hope you find it helpful, and it's just so much fun, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.